Our next guest is entrepreneur Nancy Twine. She's got a special announcement that you'll see only on CBS Mornings. We love that. Twine is the founder and CEO of the hair care brand Briogeo. At 29, she became the youngest Black woman to launch a product line at Sephora. Now, she's helping the next generation of entrepreneurs. Today, she's launching what she calls the Dream Makers Founder Grant, which, drum roll, please, which will support and empower female entrepreneurs of color. Over 4 years, the grant will distribute $1 million to emerging businesses. The money will help them bridge the resource gap, reach new audiences, and achieve their full potential. And we're very happy to say that Nancy Twine is here in the studio, looking pretty in orchid.
Thank you.
Nancy. And
Thank
bravo,
you.
bravo, bravo.
Bravo as well.
What brought this on? Were you thinking about what you went through? What happened?
Yeah, so, this is a really important project I've been working on. So as you know, 10 years ago, I launched my brand, Briogeo, and I'm so grateful that Sephora, the world's largest beauty retailer, took a bet on my business. But I've got to tell you, those early days of fundraising were really, really difficult. And, Black entrepreneurs receive less than 2% of VC funding. And I wanted to figure out, after selling my company in 2022, how can I be part of the solution? How could I give back to these entrepreneurs beyond just mentorship? Because they really do need capital. And that's what this grant is all about, so that they can invest in things like marketing, manufacturing, and research and development.
So are you giving out your number and you're saying, hey, everybody, call me? So how will it work? Someone is listening to you right now.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Nancy is speaking to me.
Yes.
First, what kind of businesses are you looking for?
So these are consumer businesses.
Okay.
So whether you're in beauty, food, beverage, fashion, home, and we're working with 2 conduit partners. So the first one is Sephora Accelerate. I had to give back to Sephora because they are doing so much to support underrepresented founders, and they actually have a program that helps to support founders with retail readiness. So the 8 people in the 2024 cohort will receive the grant. And then we're also working with Aurora James's 15% pledge to identify 5 promising entrepreneurs this year who will receive the grant. And that application process is going to kick off later in March.
How do they get it?
Yeah. How do people apply?
Yeah, so check out nancytwine.com/the grant. So that has all the criteria, in addition to the link to the application process.
Okay.
And you're contributing from your own personal account.
I
To help
am.
fund this.
I am.
That's the choice. You don't have to do that.
Why?
Why is it so important for you to put your own money into the mix?
Yeah, again, I want to be a part of the solution of helping to bridge this gap for entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Down the line, when my business was making tens of millions of dollars, it was so easy to raise money because everyone wanted to hop on board. But before I had those early sales, it was so hard getting that investment traction, and that's what this grant is all about.
What do you remember about those days,
gap.
Nancy, the struggle to be noticed?
Yeah, it was really tough, and it can really hit your confidence a lot when you're starting out. You have this incredible idea and passion and vision, and you're constantly hearing no's. And so you have to really sort of invest in your resiliency. And like I said, Sephora was a big part of building that confidence, but I had to hustle hard. It was a struggle.
And female founders of color in particular, because you know from personal experience how dire those numbers are.
Oh, absolutely. And especially when you look at the investment community, a lot of the people who are making those investment decisions don't look like me. They don't look like us.
And you talked about those early days. There are people watching right now, people that will watch this clip once it circulates, that are struggling. That are struggling with that first step, that are struggling with hearing no. And you say when starting a business, consistent progress, not overnight perfection, is the goal.
That's
Explain that a little bit.
So what I mean by that is really staying the course. When you're an entrepreneur, there's so many ups and downs, and there's so many doors that close. But I always tell people, just stay consistent, keep going. Because when I look back on my journey, because I kept going, so many more doors opened. And that's one of the biggest pieces of advice that I could give another entrepreneur.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Well,
Thank you so much.
thank you. You're inspiring people, and now with this fund, you're enabling people too, which is
And you're looking great too.
Oh, thank you.
enabling in a good way. Not the therapy way. I know.
Aging like fine twine. Some might say.
Nancy Twine, thank you very much.
Thank you.